My husband passed away about 3 months ago, and we've been married 55 years. I've handled our finances for most of those years, and after just recently, I got a strange phone call from a company that is asking for information about who's handling his estate. And I didn't answer the call, but then I got a letter in the mail from that same company, and they're asking for information about who's managing his estate. I Googled the company and come to find out it's a collection agency.
Got it.
So my question is, do I need to call these people and find out what this is about, or I'm, fearful of scams, or
Pat,
what do I need to do?
I'm going to give you permission probably to ignore them. So let's start with this, Pat.
Okay.
If you were like most married couples, you owned everything jointly, so that when your husband passed away, everything automatically went to you. No headaches, no hassles, no probate. Therefore, there is no estate for your husband. The only way that there would be an estate for your husband would be if, for example, your husband had a $10,000 bank account in his name only that was not payable on death to you. Well, now that $10,000 bank account has to go through probate. Now there's an estate. Now you have to worry about your husband's creditors. But in the sense that there is no estate, in my opinion, these people, assuming that the debt was in your husband's name only, there's nowhere for them to get payment or collect what's owed to them, if they're owed money at all.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. That answers my question.
Chrissy, did I get that right, do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I was just going to add to that. There's no, Pat, you sound very, very capable. There's no harm in calling to see if this is legitimate, in that, to add to what Tom said, if there was any situation where you know that you and your husband had, for example, a credit card where it was primarily in his name or primarily in your name, that would be another reason for them if there was any type of balance on there. The other thing that I would add too, though, is again, like Tom said, I completely agree. You wouldn't even have to call if you're aware that he didn't even have any credit cards or anything like that in his name. But you can certainly call, and you're not going to disclose any confidential information to them. However, we just want to add this to that. Remember, if it is a scam, how did they find out? Because people monitor when death certificates are recorded. That's how, just so you know, that out of the blue, somebody would even call you. When death certificates are recorded, which they have to be for certain reasons, such as, again, homestead and your property, and that even though there's no social security listed on there, no confidential information, this is how scammers can know that somebody passed away, and they can potentially try to get information letting you believe that there's something out there.
Hey, Pat, did you tell me that you got mail regarding this potential debt?
Yes, I did.
And did it come in his name only, or both of your names?
It came to the estate of him.
Well, again, that's confirming for me that if this is a debt, it was in your husband's name only. Mm-hmm. You are not liable for his debts. There is no estate. Pat,